Hey and welcome to the MX5 guide on Virginia North in iRacing. This track will feel really bad at first when you don't know it, but trust me, just give it a chance. After a couple of laps you will understand the flow and the track will become really fun to drive. Like for all my guides, you can practice against my ghost car, you can find the lap files on our community Discord, which is linked in the description down below, and you can also find the telemetry on Garage61. You need to make your first major decision when you cross the start-finish line, because the first turn is the best spot for attacks. When you are in a fight, then you want to block the inside line and drive to the right. When you are on a free lap or chasing someone and go for the fastest lap time, then you want to let the car swing to the left. Stick to the left edge of the track and use the 100 meter board as marker for braking. You want to go hard on the brakes and shift all the way down into first gear. You can see some throttle input here because I'm using a manual blip on my downshift into first. This helps me to keep the car stable and it also helps me to force the first gear in a bit quicker and utilize the engine brake on my way to the apex. You can do the same, it's pretty easy to do. Just step on the throttle for a split second at the same time you are shifting down and that's it. The racing line into the second turn is a bit misleading and you want to avoid it. Instead, you want to position the car on the right side of it, because this allows you to hit a nice wide entry into the second turn. There's a trick in the second turn which allows you to easily slow the car down without making it unstable. Once you drive past the first inside curb, you want to straighten the wheel for a moment, because now you can engage the brakes to slow the car down. As long as you keep the wheel straight while you are engaging the brakes, the rear won't become loose. I'm also blipping again on my downshift into second gear to make sure that my car stays stable. Once the car is pointing towards the exit, you want to start engaging the throttle again to accelerate onto the short straight. Make use of the runoff, it's free real estate, you don't want to lose any time, so carry as much speed as you can out of the turn. The start of the racing line is your marker for the next turn. Hit the brakes when you reach it and shift all the way down into first gear. We are heading onto a very long straight, which is why it's important that you are aggressive on the throttle here. If you only start accelerating once you reach the curb, then you will easily lose a couple of tenths until you reach the next braking zone. That's why you want to start engaging the throttle early, way before you reach the curb, and accelerate into the S's. Whatever you do, avoid the grass here and don't touch it. It's banked away from the track, and the moment you drive into it, it will start to pull your car away and off the track. Imagine it's lava and avoid it at all costs. Stick to the left edge of the track and use the kink in the white line as marker for braking. Once you reach it, you want to hit the brakes and shift down into second gear. Before this turn, you want to brake a bit less than you think that you should, because the slope will slow you down, and once you reach the apex of the turn, you want to immediately step on the throttle and accelerate up the hill. On the next entry you want to challenge the track limits and go wide, because only then you can take the next turn flat out. You won't receive an incident point as long as the center of your car stays above the white line. When you are on cold or dirty tires, then you need to lift around here to adjust your speed for the next turn. Attack this curb and keep pushing the car to the left, then you can take the next turn flat out as well. Watch the top of the hill, and the moment you see the white line appearing on the left edge of the track is the moment where you want to hit the brakes. Brake hard and shift down into second gear. Attack the apex, but stay away from the raised yellow and green curb. If you attack it while you are on the throttle, it can easily make you spin. To set the car up for the last turn, you want to aim for this outside curb and turn in towards the next inside curb the moment you touch it. Lift before you reach the inside curb and prepare to straighten the wheel as you drive over it. Once you are past the curb, you want to keep the wheel straight and give the brakes a soft touch to adjust your speed for the last right-hander. It's important that you keep your wheels straight while braking to keep the car stable. That was the guide. Please leave a like and feel free to subscribe if you enjoyed it. You can find the uncut cockpit lab in the description, and I wish you all the best for the next week. See you next time!